I think the first word, or the first major word of this video is going to be wow.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you caught last week's video, but basically we're following the Tour de France for a week. Well, 3 stages. Simply because it takes 2 days to drive down, 2 days to get back. So yeah, so 3 stages, and we decided this time that we're going to do the Alps.
Yes.
But yeah, so we're staged 10, 11 and 12 of Tour de France 2018, and basically drive the roads that the Tour de France kind of like crews and the cyclists are going to use, and just find the best place along each route is our rough plan.
Oh, and when the bikes came past, we had the faces on for our morph suits. So tomorrow I don't think we can do that because I couldn't tell who it was. We're just like, yes, go whoever you are.
Yeah, it's quite a weird thing, the morph suit. You can still see what's going on, but the fabric, with it being at an angle, is more difficult to see that way than it is to see kind of that way. So you have to kind of turn your head around and everything, which is a bit weird. But,
yeah.
So I hope you kind of enjoyed us dancing and parading around in our morph suit. Probably what you did see then was the fact that in our morph suits we got a lot of attention, and that really wasn't what we were hoping. We'd just get it'd just be fun for the cyclists.
Or that they'd be able to see, because they whiz past us so fast that it'd be very obvious that there's a huge Union Jack waving at you from the sidelines.
So if you're going to support your national team, and there is only one British team in the Tour de France, and that is Team Sky. So yeah, what better way to support your British cycling team than wearing the Union Jack?
Yes.
And by the way, we have I'm Union Jack and this is Union Jill, so we are Jill. Union Jack and Jill. Hashtag.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, well, so many people asking for photos coming up. Do you mind? And we're like, of course not. So we have pictures taken with kids.
As you've seen from the pictures, we're in a lay-by on the side of a mountain. Really good first day. Really happy with that one. So see how we get on tomorrow. It's not going to be another video, it's all in the same video, so catch you in 2 minutes. Here's some footage of us driving to the next route. So last night we managed to get an epic location around the lake, and we even had tea there, and we watched the Tour de France from ITV. We kind of watched it live and did that, and then we were just about talking to go to bed, weren't we? So it was about 10 p.m. and then the Rozzers turned up and said, oh, you can't park there because of the cliffs are dangerous over here.
Rock falling.
So I'll play some video over the top now. You can see where we were. You can see it was a lovely location, but yeah, it probably wasn't the most ideal location, but
I mean the views were stunning.
Amazing views again. And an absolutely fantastic sunset as well. So I think it was probably about 10:30, something like that. We had to move we drove over the top, which is like towards Italy, probably for about half an hour, and it was just so busy over there with campervans. It was literally like
awful on top of one another, weren't they?
Everywhere,
yeah.
So came all the way back down, drove all the way back down the mountain that we'd spent all day driving up to try and find the best spot, and parked in the town centre car park at Beaufort, and then got up early in the morning to move on, see if we could find somewhere else. And it was just outside the town centre, really. I really didn't want to drive too far again, but I didn't want to be in the middle of the town because they were getting ready for all the TV crews and all the big stuff, and I don't like being in the middle of all that kind of stuff. We wanted something that was a bit more,
gives a bit
just
more space
us at the side of the road, so we can cheer people on without getting in the way.
Yeah.
So just at the outskirts of the town centre, there's a bit of grass next to the fire station.
Yep.
So that's where we've rocked up, set up there for the day, and literally repeated ourselves. So we did the same again, dressed the van up,
dressed ourselves up
and everything. We quickly worked out as well that the cycling was going to miss us because they didn't actually split around the traffic island.
They were supposed to, the sign said, but they went to the right, which was the opposite side to where we were.
So so we let the cyclists kind of dictate where we were going to stand, and then moved everything across because I'd set all the cameras and everything up on one side, and then moved it all across to the other side. So yeah, the caravan was brilliant again, like throwing all stuff out of it.
But they shout out at you, "Hey, Angleterre!" And you're like, "Wow!" It's brilliant.
Mandy got an injury.
Yes, they threw a juice box at me, but not
proper.
At me.
Where is it?
Like it's in the back of the fridge. Right. It's a apple juice, little juice box like that, full.
Yeah, it's about the size of a can.
Yeah, obviously. Right at my ankles.
Yeah. That wasn't a good one, was it?
I mean, the big pens sting when they get you in the shoulder a little bit, and the little hard Mawam balls, they're not particularly good. But that was probably the worst one.
It was a nasty
They weren't going
one,
slow either, were
no.
they? They turned up a bit.
And then all the people came across, wanted the pictures again and all that kind of stuff. That was quite cool.
Yeah.
Everyone, what was it? The German guy. Was he German or Dutch?
He was German, but he lived near Luxembourg. That was the one. Yeah.
And brought us a little bottle of panache. Yes. Said, "Can I have my picture taken?" And gave us a bottle of panache.
Yeah, it's like, you don't have to pay, but we'll take the beer.
So that was pretty cool.
And we kept the faces off today.
Yep, so we could see them.
We could actually see them. And I am absolutely certain that Pt2, as he was riding past, and I'm like, "Go Pt2!" And he smiled at me. 100%.
Yeah, so that's it for stage 11.
It was a little bit bitty with where we were and having to move.
I think it'd have been lovely if we hadn't have moved. But saying that, we wouldn't have anywhere near the reactions from the people we were with.
No, and I think half the time the people make it. They really do, don't they? It's like, and so I think
what we're kind of like working out really quite quickly is that the people around us are reacting to us as well.
Yeah.
And us getting ready and getting all the van dressed up, and then as soon as we put the morph suits on, it's like, oh my god, have you seen them people over there?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's it's been interesting anyway, isn't it?
It is different from last time, but I love it. It's been fab. Great.
So now we are off to Outdoors, yeah. Final stage for us, unfortunately. So I'm going to skip the first third of the stage and hopefully get to a better spot. Definitely want an uphill spot.
Yeah, we've not done uphill yet, so
just so they come past slow, so they're actually not the fact that I don't want to watch a bunch of cyclists go past going anything like that. You just want to be able to see them and for them to see you, so they're not just whizzing past.
Yeah.
So so tomorrow, final day, but tonight hopefully we'll get a decent spot, and it's pretty late now, so hopefully somewhere along the loop we can find a signal and watch today's race on ITV.
Yeah. Yeah. See how we go.
So yeah, see how we get on. So I'll catch up with you shortly and see how it is on the last day. So I think the first word, or the first major word of this video is going to be wow.
Yeah.
But there's stunning views. I mean, again, the switchback roads, we are driving the same route again. So yeah, the switchback roads that we drove to get here were just amazing. They're just stunning. See the snow right on the top of the mountain still is unbelievable. We are wearing, well, Mandy's weird because she's always cold. But literally I am, well, I've got the aircon on in the cab as much as I can possibly do, but I am baking. So to see snow at the top of these mountains and everything is brilliant. I'm thinking, let's try and get stopped here, here.
You wanted to cool down. I'm like, it's all right, I've got jumpers.
Yeah.
If you want to stay where it's cool, it's fine.
But there's no space. No space at all. And then as soon as you get to the top, obviously you are over the top and then you're on the descent.
Downhill, and we don't want to do a descent.
And then
we're thinking, is it gonna go up on the other side? Yes, it's still going up. Here's another chance.
So we got another chance of that, and then we had probably maybe an hour and a half of no phone signal.
Yeah.
And that was just the worst bit ever. Because I'd even marked out, I've been on Google Maps again, I've marked out some lakes and laybys and all that kind of stuff. And
there's some lovely little RV parks just abandoned in the middle of nowhere, and they were really good. They had facilities, you can empty your loo, blah blah blah. No phone signal.
No. I think, what was it, like 3 miles before the Alps d'Huez turn off?
Start, yeah.
Managed to find a lay-by. There were 2 campers there already, German and Italian.
And just enough room for our little van.
Just enough room for our little van, right next to a hydroelectric dam.
Yeah.
Going.
Well, this just happened. So, anyone want any pepper on the chips? So it's kind of gone everywhere. You like pepper, don't you? Yeah? Yeah, oh, we like pepper. Woo.
And then we met some cyclists, some British cyclists, because that's the other thing we've worked out for the last 3 days is obviously our van, and when we get dressed up in a morph suit, says British like there isn't anything else that says British.
Yes.
So everyone who is British or can speak English comes to the van, which is great. Don't mind that.
It was fantastic. And these 3 blokes from Saddleworth.
Yeah, 3 blokes from Saddleworth.
We go all the way to France and find 3 blokes from Saddleworth.
So Saddleworth is near Oldham, and Oldham and Manchester are obviously very close.
Yeah.
And then one of the guys, his parents also live around about half a mile away from my parents in Wales. So we go to the same points of like the Great Orme, Deganwy, West Shore Beach and all that. And it's just weird that you drive, or you're all that way away and you meet people that
literally
you would walk past.
And have not seen.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we may have seen them countless times in Wales and never spoke to them, but it's because we're there, we speak to them. But yeah, they'd spent a week, was there 5 of them?
Yeah.
In a bigger motorhome than ours, at the local campsite in the village just before the turn off for Alps d'Huez. And I've been cycling around.
And they'd have been up to Alps d'Huez and everything.
Yeah, they've been up there and seen what it was like and seen what the climb was like. And so that was really good.
Yeah. Lovely for our last day to get to stand there and see 6 Skyriders in a row, and see Geraint in yellow, and Freemy right behind him, and we just screamed our heads off. It was fantastic because, you know, fangirl and all. But yeah, it was absolutely fantastic.
It was. Really enjoyed it.
Yep.
And we are basically packed away now, again, unfortunately, with our stash of all our bits and bobs all packed away.
Could have had some really cool things, like Continental was one of the things, and there was just a little key ring. It was a tyre, but on the back of it was a tread depth gauge to see if your tyres are legal.
Some Bic pens, cool. Some Haribo,
lots of magnets and key rings and magnets.
What are they called? Madeleines, yeah. Must have had about 30 of them thrown at my feet.
Yeah, which is fine. That they don't sting.
No,
and
they don't
tasty.
sting, and they're tasty. Yeah,
so,
had a couple already. So yeah, absolutely brilliant time. Definitely, obviously recommend it to anybody. So if you haven't seen the other video of when we did it last time, that's up there, right up there, right in the corner. Yeah, a bit further over.
A bit further.
There you go, about there. Yeah, that's it. We'll get there soon. So yeah, you can watch the last time, and obviously then if you like what we do and everything, just go along and do it. It's brilliant.
Oh, it's so good. It really is. It's the only way that you're just not judged. You dress your van up, you're proud of who you are and where you come from. Yeah. You can be all kinds of stupid.
We didn't get any grief of anything.
Nothing.
No hassle, no abuse, no booing or anything like that.
And everyone from every nationality that were there had come up and say hi, and they were saying hi just walking down the road. And it was just a big group with thousands of people in it, all there for the same reason. You just don't find it anywhere else. It was absolutely fantastic.
Thank you very much for watching.
Yes, thank you.
You take care, and we'll catch you again. See you again now. Bye.